In the United States of America, defendants are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. However, if this case makes it to trial in January of 2023, Richard Allen, the defendant accused of murdering Abigail Williams and Liberty German, will be able to explain the following clear as day. Why multiple eyewitnesses saw him between the Freedom Bridge and the Monon High Bridge on February 13th, 2017, just before Abby and Libby were killed. He'll also be able to explain why someone matching his description, wearing the same or similar clothes as he admitted to wearing that day to detectives, was captured on film by Abby and Libby. If he's not guilty, he'll also be able to explain why there was a matching unspent round found at the crime scene that allegedly matches a weapon in his home. And if he's not guilty, he'll also be able to explain why someone matching his description was seen leaving the crime scene area muddy and bloody that afternoon. And if Richard Allen is not guilty, he'll be able to readily explain why video evidence shows a car matching the description of his vehicle at the time was backed into a space near the old welfare building, and his vehicle is on camera, allegedly. If Richard Allen is not guilty, he'll also be able to explain why he allegedly confessed 5 or 6 different times to multiple people, including once on tape to his wife on the telephone, at which point she abruptly ended the conversation. This doesn't include any of the over 200 pieces of evidence that were taken from Allen's home during the search of his property that they may have tested or found other evidence from that we're not aware of yet. Plus, if Richard Allen is not guilty, he'll also be able to explain why, despite numerous repeated press conferences and discussions and it being in the media, why he didn't come forward again a second time when told they were seeking a specific car that was parked at that old welfare building on February 13th, 2017. Again, there's a lot of people in the YouTube community that are adamant, without a speck of evidence, that Richard Allen is not guilty of this crime. Look, he may not be guilty because he hasn't had a trial yet, but that doesn't give you the right to go out and allege, without evidence, that this man did not commit these crimes. You don't know him. You don't know what evidence investigators have that you're not aware of yet. You don't know what their interviews might have uncovered. And furthermore, they still also believe that there's an additional person or persons that contributed to this crime in some manner. They just can't prove who it is yet. So if you have any information about that, please contact the Carroll County Sheriff's Department or the Abby and Libby tip line and let them know what you know and do the right thing. And if Richard Allen, who again has confessed allegedly to this 5 or 6 times now, wants to save his life from the death penalty, and if he did have anything to do with this, he would be wise to start telling investigators who, if anyone else, was still involved. Thanks for watching, everybody. And again, if Richard Allen truly is innocent, he shouldn't have any problem explaining any of these things I just mentioned. He should have real, rational, detailed, logical explanations for all of them. Will he? Somehow I'm skeptical.